Hello everybody, my name is Edson and welcome back to a brand new episode on Zoo Crafting. It's been a long time and I'm going to talk to you guys today, give you guys a little bit of an update of what's been going on over the Christmas period, over the holiday season. Hopefully all of you guys have had a good holiday season. I say holiday season and I try to get into the habit of saying holiday season because I know not everyone celebrates Christmas or does anything like what you would traditionally think of as when people talk about Christmas, which is obviously what I did, spent time with my family, give presents and all of that. So I hope you've all had a good holiday season. If you've had some time off, I hope it was good. I hope you had a relaxing time with friends, family. If you did celebrate Christmas, you gave presents to loved ones, you spent time, you had the big family meal and all of that. I just hope you've had a good time. I really do. And yes, please let me know in the comments how your Christmas was, how your holiday season was, if you had some time off, if you didn't. I personally didn't. I didn't have any time off at all, pretty much. How did I get what the? I pretty much didn't. Because I was at work. I think every day. Obviously, like there was a few days off, like a bit before Christmas. Did that just grow straight away? It's insane. So I was at work a little bit before Christmas, and I was working the 4 days prior to Christmas in a row, up until Christmas. These grow super fast. How is this a thing? I was working the 4 days prior to Christmas, including Christmas Eve, and I was working. What? This is just. How do they grow this fast? Is this normal? And then I worked Boxing Day the day after, so I worked the 24th. I worked the 26th, and in my family, Christmas Day and Boxing Day is just as big. The only difference between Christmas Day and Boxing Day for my family is the fact that all of the presents and the gifts and everything are given on Christmas Day. So on Boxing Day, there's sometimes, depending on like what families arrived when and if they actually if we didn't see each other on Christmas Day or anything like that, there's normally a few gifts going around on Boxing Day. But apart from that, there's no difference. Like it's still just a big family day. There's still a meal. There's still loads of stuff happening. So it kind of sucks for my first ever year to miss Boxing Day, especially when I think this was one of the first years in recent times where my immediate family, my parents, my brother, and so like those three were all available, because my mum has worked a job in recent years, but no longer now. Where she sometimes had to work on Christmas Day, and like that's for like the past 5-6 years. So like it's always been like a tough time and something where we've like never all been there, and this is the first one I sort of missed. So it kind of sucked. Like it really did suck in that sense, but I did have fun. It was a fun time. I enjoyed the time that I did spend with my family. It was good on Christmas Day, even though I only got the 1 day off. I definitely wanted and probably needed a little bit more time off because I'm just like a zombie at the minute with how tired I am. And to top it all off, on the channel and on the Twitch channel and on the YouTube channel, I decided to do a few things. So last year I did a thing called Edson's December Shindig. And for anyone that's like not from the UK, you may not know that slang. Shindig basically means party, so it's like Edson's December party sort of thing. But it's just a fun name for it. And I branded my Twitch streams as that during the month of December, because I wanted to stream every day of December apart from Christmas Day and Boxing Day, which is the same as I did last year. And I really found it fun last year. Now there was one definitive difference between this and last year's one, and that was now in the job that I work, I can work till late now. Like I work until sort of 8, 9, 10 o'clock at night sort of thing. Well, actually, no. 8 is the latest that I actually work in the position I'm currently in. So 8 o'clock is the time that I would work to on some days. Whereas last year, the time I'd work to would be like 5, 6 o'clock. So the streams at 8 o'clock were fine. But now I was obviously doing some streams at like 10 till midnight, gone midnight, and then I'm at work the next day. And this year, it really took its toll on me. Like, really took its toll on me. Where did I really not get any saplings from that last tree? So it was tough. It was really tough, and I definitely don't think if I'm in the same position I am next year with my job that I can actually do this again. I can't do the every day of December streams. It really did take its toll on me, and it really wasn't towards the end. Like, I was just so stressed, so anxious, and I don't think it's worth it. It was fun, though. It was fun. Don't get me wrong. It was fun, and I did enjoy it. As much as it was like a little bit of a pain towards the end and a little bit of a struggle, it was a lot of fun. As I said, I did enjoy it. So I don't regret it. I just wish I probably would have gone, I don't know, something like, instead of the 5 days a week, we'll now do 6 days a week. Because my normal schedule is Tuesday through Saturday, and I have Monday and Sundays off. I kind of wish I went, we'll do Mondays through Saturdays, and I'll just have Sundays off, or something like that. Or I'll have 1 day off a week, and it'll be random. So, I don't know, like, I kind of wish I did something like that, which I may do next year. I think I'll still bring the Edson's December shindigs back, but maybe they'll just be over the current schedule. I'm not entirely sure. That sounds like a good idea. So, on top of that, for Christmas last year I did, and the previous 2 years I've done a daily series on my channel, which basically takes priority over everything. Time shot stops, stuff like zoo crafting stops, any other like regular series that I've got on my channel stops, because of the daily series that I've done. Now, the previous I think 2 years ago I did a calendar type map, so every day you had to do something different, and it was like an adventure map in Minecraft. It was really fun. I did that solo though. Last year I actually did a 24 days of parkour, which was like you spawned in this map, and every day you like hit a new button. You like ran down this big long street, or you went into like this first level sort of thing, and at the end of the level you then were waiting to go on to level 2, day 2, and I invited 24 different people on back for different days. So that was a lot of fun, but that was a lot of work. That was really stressful to get organized, and just because generally, like, you want to get it done as soon as possible, but people are just so busy around the Christmas time, and like I had so many people lined up that wanted to do it that just couldn't, and like but it turned out all right. And everyone that did attend and did record with me for that, or just on my perspective, like, they all enjoyed it seems. So I was tempted to bring that back again this year, but I decided against it along with the streams, and I'm glad, because I wouldn't have been able to do that in the streams. No way about it. There is no question in my mind that I would not have been able to do the streams and Edson's the streams and the daily YouTube December series. So what I actually ended up doing for my my YouTube was I actually did a series called, and I sort of want to explain all of this to you guys, because it's a running, like, this story is going somewhere. It's going on to why there's not been as much zoo crafting, and I promise you that zoo crafting is going to come back as in a force with some great episodes in the new year. I really do promise you that. That part of the story is coming though. So I decided this year I wanted to look back at some of my previous videos that I used to record on the channel. So I did a thing called a Deja Vu week, where I went back, I revisited in the week prior to Christmas, including Christmas Day. I went back and revisited some of my old series. Some of them I stopped quite early, some of them were quite long running ones. So I did things like Sim City, City Skylines. I went and looked at the Wingcraft Minecraft server, which I used to record on. I recorded The Long Dark. I recorded Spectrable. I recorded Unturned, and there was one other as well. I completely forgot what the other one is. So there was the 7 things that I recorded, and that was a lot of fun doing that. And I definitely want to do something else next year that's sort of like a week long or something. I feel like that's a lot better, but I can't really go back and look at the old series sort of things. I've already done that, so I'm not entirely sure what I want to do. I'm sure I'll figure out something. So yes, that's something that I definitely want to do. But I had a lot of fun doing that. But that was my Christmas thing. But on top of that, on the Timeshot server, 2 years ago, I did a scavenger hunt for everyone, which led to an episode for everyone, and everyone, like, it was like this whole like written quest and like books, and Timeshot's obviously the vanilla server that I'm on, and it was like this whole written quest with like loads of books that like led through the world, and then eventually went to like this huge like Christmas themed build where I actually like left everyone presents, and everyone got an episode out of it. It was the same episode for everyone sort of thing, in the sense that they were doing the same scavenger hunt, but I did that for everyone on the server, and I did that again this year, but this year I wanted to go bigger and better, and I did. Probably doubled the size of the build, maybe even tripled the size of the end build, and hopefully, I mean, it seems like it's turned out alright. Everyone that did record it loved it, from what they said. They could have been lying to me. I don't think they were, though. So that's, like, I did that, but that really took its toll on me. I completed that 12 days into December. Like, my target was the 12th of December, so people still had roughly just under 2 weeks to get it recorded. So they had about 13 days to record it. So they had, my target was around the 10th to 12th sort of thing, and I did complete it on the 12th, but it was so hectic, and loads of the streams with that during that period, that I really couldn't record much. And all of this added together, the fact that I was working so much over Christmas, I only actually got Christmas Day off. Sucks, but it is what it is. The daily Twitch streams, the YouTube series which I was recording and really wanted to sort of get right, the Times at Scavenger Hunt, a few things gave, and a few things sort of I don't know, fell short. One of which was ZooCrafting episodes, and I've said this before. ZooCrafting for me is something that I love, but also something that takes a lot of time, because not only now in Timeshot, when I record on Timeshot, I hop on and I sort of know in my head what I'm building at that moment in time, and I know what my limitations are within vanilla Minecraft because I've been playing it for so long. I thought he was mad at me then. Hi. Hello. How are you doing? Hi. I want to get a screen. Did I get a screenshot? I think I got a screenshot. I don't know if it was like a good one or not. Hold on. Stay still. Can you stay still? No. Dude, stay still. I swear. Literally stood still for and now what? Oh, you are just a pain. You are a pain. Come here. Oh, it's right. It's your fault. All right. Hopefully the screenshot I got was good enough. You'll see if it's in the thumbnail or not. So all of that added on top with like the YouTube shares, the time shot, scavenger hunt that I was doing, a few things gave, like ZooCrafting, and yeah, a few other series on the channel. I'm sorry. I'm back. I feel like I say this a lot in my ZooCrafting episodes, but and as I was just saying as well, like ZooCrafting for me, like as I said in vanilla Minecraft with time shot, I know what my limitations are. In ZooCrafting, I don't know what my limitations are, and I don't know what I can do to build stuff. And I think I need to just get it into my head to just build like a vanilla player, and then look at how I can improve the build after. So I think that's what I'm going to do. I really do, because I've been struggling to think of like or test ideas on like how I can build stuff. So what I'm going to do is, in the next episode of ZooCrafting, I'm going to build that house. But I'm going to build that house how I would build it in vanilla. Now I know there's loads of chisel mods, I know there's loads of things that you can like indent stuff into your house, there's loads of different lighting options, there's loads of different like there's the possibilities are endless, absolutely endless, and there's so many small details that you'll see in so many different ZooCrafting players' builds that I won't have. I'm a vanilla player, I always have been. This is my first modded experience. I'm, 20-something episodes in, and I've not really touched the modded side of this. I really haven't. Apart from just collecting items and the odd thing here and there, I've not really touched this. So this is why I was collecting a lot of wood, by the way, because I want to sort of like mess around with these two wood types. But what I'm going to do is I'm going to use whatever materials I have at the minute, and I'm going to build this house in the next episode. And this house is going to be built basically how I would build it in vanilla. And then we're going to take this house and we're going to explore what we can do. We're going to look at a wall and we're going to go, okay, what can we do to this wall? How can this change? So like imagine it's built. Yeah, look, a house is here. Imagine it's built. It's not that good at the minute. So say we go in here. This is where I want, this is where I want my bedroom, okay? So say I've got like a bed here, I've got some like bookcases, normally that's what I'd do in vanilla Minecraft, and I'd like loads of like chairs for like seating and like reading and stuff, like those sorts of things, like general decoration. Now, in here, there's a lot of decoration type things. So what we would do is we'd go, okay, take the bed. How can we change the bed? Then we'll go, take this. How can we change this? So on and so forth. That's what we're going to do. So I'm going to build like a vanilla player to start off with. And then after, I'm going to take whatever it is that I've built and then change it up. So that's my plan. That is my plan. And hopefully you guys are looking forward to the new year of ZooCrafting. I really am going to try and sink a lot of time into this server, because I really do want to sink a lot of time into this server. I feel like it's the one thing I've been neglecting on my YouTube channel, and one thing because I've sort of, it's not really New Year's resolutions, it's more I've got some things in New Year's that I want to really concentrate on YouTube. Time Shop being one of them, and ZooCrafting being another. They're like my two main series on my channel, the two series that everyone loves the most, the two that has such strong communities behind them. I really want to put some time into both of those series and start producing episodes that are more about quality, not quantity. So I'm gonna stop worrying about all the other stuff and really start sort of putting some time into these two series, because these are the two series that everyone seems to love, and I really do enjoy recording them. It's just a struggle on ZooCrafting every once in a while. So hopefully you guys do understand that. Hopefully you've enjoyed this sort of talky episode where I've just been collecting some wood for this build, and hopefully you guys are looking forward to the new year of ZooCrafting. If you did have, I hope you've had a good holiday season. Whether you celebrated Christmas or not, please let me know in the comments. Let me know what you got up to. And yes, thank you for watching. If you have enjoyed this, make sure you leave it a like, make sure you leave it a comment, subscribe if you're new, and as always, I'll speak to you all soon. Take care.